You're watching The Ugly Inside. Subscribe below.
So United next on Friday night, the first Friday night fixture in the Premier League season 2016-17. Clive, let's start with the game first. On a Friday night, I feel Saints fans are quite aggravated that it's been pushed over to TV. Do you think Premier League and the FA have no consideration for fans travelling over 200 miles to this fixture on Friday?
Definitely, they don't give a monkeys about fans. They give a monkeys about revenue from television and armchair fans. That's what they're trying to look after. But fair play to the Saints fans that are making the journey. They're making a sacrifice on a Friday night. They'll have to take probably half a day to a day off work. It's not great. It's not great, but it's the world we live in. It's probably the price we pay for success. Because we're going to have to get used to it this season, because there's going to be a lot of games on a Sunday, perhaps even pushed onto a Monday. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Already there's a run of, 7 games in?
Yeah, seven Sunday games after the 18th of September after Swansea. Yeah,
yes. The worst thing is for the landlords of Southampton, because Sunday games are never the best from their point of view. But no, from the fans' point of view, obviously they're going to have to plan their travel. Not great, but it's the price we pay. It's the price we pay. But well done to Virgin Media for laying on the free transport. I think that's a good gesture. It's something that's long overdue, and I hope that all clubs around the country benefit from this sort of thing, from their sponsors.
So let's move on to the game itself then. United are going to have a few big players coming back, not only the return of Paul Pogba for his first, re-debut, if you like, for his second time round at the club, but also Chris Smalling returns from a suspension. They've also got Zlatan Ibrahimovic. How can we keep those guys quiet on Friday night? Obviously, we were missing Fonte on Saturday. Yeah. How important is he going to be for us?
Well, I hope Jose comes back in. There's a lot of speculation about the transfer situation right now. He's a player that we need. He's got a lot of heart. He puts a lot of soul into the Saints team, and that's really what we need. When you reel those names off, it's a bit frightening sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's just 11 against 11. Yes, they've got... I think United have bought quality, but boy, have they had to pay for it. Ridiculous transfer fees and ridiculous wages. That's what we're up against. That's the realisation. In the last 2 seasons, we've gone up there, performed fantastically well, and I'm hoping the same will be true again Friday night.
Big names and big expectations for obviously the United fans. First home fixture of their season too. Jose Mourinho, first home fixture as well. I think we'll be dancing in the streets of Manchester if we win though, right?
Yeah, well, 3 on the trot. There'd be some T-shirts coming out. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And why not? Why not? And why can't we win? Why can't we win? They'll come out all guns blazing, but if we get over that first initial period, I think Saints have got every chance of pulling off a result, whether that's a win or a draw, doesn't really matter. But yeah, a win would be so good though, especially given all the hype. Or we've been frisbeed. It's all right.
So I felt United actually played with freedom and expression on Sunday against Bournemouth. Perhaps a return of the old United. How are we going to adapt our game? Obviously, new system, 4-4-2 diamond. How important is it going to be to get that right?
Yeah, I think you look at United first. They couldn't get any worse, could they, in terms of negativity? Van Gaal, he sucked their life out of that team and their supporters. They were so fed up with it. At the end of the day, they won a trophy last season, so it wasn't all bad. But Saints is going to be really, really tough. Whatever system we play, the players have to be able to adapt. I think that's the thing, to all the different systems. And the skill of the Premiership managers now is to change things during a game, as it always has been. I thought the best guy we ever had that did that was Glenn Hoddle. That he read games and he read changes in games and he was able to change systems. Now, like I say, I think you can talk all you like about tactics and systems, but United will come out, given all the hype and all the build-up to the season, I think, and then Mourinho, the drama that he brings, they'll come out all guns blazing. I've no doubt about that. Can Saints survive that first initial period? That's what we've got to do. And then build slowly into the game. And above all, I want to see better passing in midfield from Saints. The standards against Watford just weren't good enough. We gave away possession far too much, and you cannot afford to do that against the top teams, let alone the bottom teams. So that's one area of the game that I want to see improve.
So yeah, I think it's important for us to obviously settle into the game early. Pure likes to play possession type game. They're going to come at us, but let's have a score prediction, mate.
Well, I'll go with 1-1. Saints have faced these situations in the past and they've dealt admirably with them. Just when you think we're going to get stuffed 4-5-0, they go out and pull out a performance, and I've no doubt, whatever the result, Saints are going to put up a show on Friday night.
Well, obviously, big shout out to Virgin Media, who's putting on 3 coaches up to Old Trafford. Give us a shout if you're going up there as well. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, your score predictions, and we'll be about earlier on. So if you want to find us for a beer, come find us there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.